Welcome to HumanityWins.net. Please read the important disclaimer on your screen. All of the content provided is for entertainment purposes only. It should not be taken as medical or legal advice. Please contact your doctor or lawyer if you require such advice. Thank you. The show starts right now. Hello, welcome to this new show of HumanityWins.net. This is episode 279 from December the 18th of the year 2023. Today's a Monday, and today's show is about are worry and pain a test for a glitch? This is a question, this is probably a complicated question. What are you meaning with this, Alex? I'm gonna try to explain my feelings, my intuition of if worry and pain, exclusively these two things. I'm not talking about suffering overall, but they are a component of suffering. Are they part of our plan for this life? Are they part of this reality? Are they part of our evolution, of our maturing, of becoming these, better beings, becoming the best version of us? Or they are just a glitch? There's something we need to deal with in a way and try to manage and traverse as much as we can. Before we start with the subject, I just want to do a little channel announcement, a little channel comment that as people are latching on, and thank you for that. Thank you, new subscribers. Some have actually taken an interest on the channel and have gone to the earlier work. I also make reference, for example, when I talk of the laws of the universe and all this, that I already explained this in previous episodes. And sometimes you have to go all the way back to single digits, to episode 5, to episode 14, to episode like that, to really my very early work. I'm talking around February, March, April 2022. Some have noticed that on this channel we're right now, which is the only platform where I continue publishing as of now, YouTube, there are a lot of episodes missing, okay? And yes, I'm gonna try to say it in the best way possible. Let's just leave it that those episodes are missing. We're not for this platform. Let's just leave it at that. You probably figure out what I'm trying to say. And you can find those on our previous platforms on BitChute and Rumble. Okay. I decided to keep BitChute and Rumble open indefinitely. If they ever delete us there, that's going to be up to the platforms. Maybe after 1 year of not uploading or not 1 year of not logging in, which I'm not doing. I'm not going back to those platforms, as I already mentioned my reasons for that. They are probably eventually going to delete those channels, and there's nothing really I can do about that. We have decided forward that, the only platform we're going to upload for the time being is YouTube, okay? So if you're interested in some of these episodes that are missing, please email me, hey@humanitywins.net, and I'll be sure to point you to our older channels in these platforms that they are just for historic purposes for the older episodes, okay? There's no new uploads there for a couple of months now, and that's the way it's going to stay. So, this very short episode, I only have one slide and really didn't prepare any videos or anything like that. Are worry and pain a test or a glitch? My intuition asked me to speak about this because I see worry and pain all over the world, okay? It's not exclusive. It's not exclusive to us. And I shared, with financial stress comes worry and pain, particularly worry, and then worry can become pain. I guess my intention of the title of the show was talking more about pain, for example, from disease, and particularly from very difficult diseases such as cancer, late stage cancer. I cannot suffer it, but, family members or people that have passed say it's something horrible, when you see your family member, friend, whoever experiencing this pain. They have to be on painkillers, they have to be on morphine all the time just to be able to manage it. And actually, I shared last year around, in summer, June, I think it was, very good friend of mine, and I know their family a lot. They were neighbors of my parents. Patty, you might remember, you have been with the channel for a long while. But I made a show for her basically when she passed from late stage cancer. And at the wake, at the memorial, you could see the family members, her husband, her children. That is not that they were happy, they were relieved. Okay, they were relieved. And you could tell, no need to ask, no need for them to say anything. You could tell that they were in a way happy she stopped suffering the pain. Okay, so are worry and pain a test or a glitch? I'm not surprised with my response, maybe. I think they're a little bit of both. Okay, I don't believe anything has to do with suffering. Anything that is part of our soul plan or soul, anything that has to do with our Father, the Creator, source, the oneness, the everything. I don't believe anything has to do with suffering. There's this school of thought mostly mainstream, and some parents select to follow the school of thought that without suffering there is no learning. Okay, so that's why there has to be suffering. And years ago, I'm talking our grandfathers, 100 years ago, 50 years ago, actually it was kind of mainstream, kind of accepted that you will hit your children, you will make them suffer when they did something wrong, like if the suffering was actually the was what they had to pay. Okay, and there was the only way that being suffering like that, you will learn your mistake and you wouldn't do it again. Okay, whatever problems in school, whatever, it was accepted that you hit your children so they suffer slaps and stuff like that. I think we have gotten away from that. Some people say that we're pampering our children. I shared, me and my wife, it's not, we're not perfect parents. No, of course not. We make mistakes every day, but we elected that we were gonna raise our children, try to educate our children, make them, show them their mistakes, and make them try to understand that on their own. Okay, without help. Okay, I'm not saying we haven't been upset with our children. We haven't never hit them. Honestly, there has not been physical, but we have been, a little bit stringent with them when things are really, especially with school, failing school grades or something like that. Uh, but at the end, the most important part is the learning. Okay, that's what my wife and I have elected. So, in a way, I do believe that worry and pain are glitches. Okay, and that's why they don't feel organic to me. They don't feel it. The soul is not suffering any worry. The soul is not suffering any pain. So how is that part of a soul plan? Does it make sense? Okay, it's all about the body. So it's all about this physical experience we have. Okay, so I do believe worry and pain are glitches, or don't want to call them glitches. Glitches by definition is a mistake. They're part of this reality. Part of this reality of being a human being, part of this reality of being in this kind of density dimension, third density again, is basically interchangeable, but it's the same thing. We're in a lower experience. Okay, that's why we need a body. We cannot traverse this experience exclusively as spirits. It just doesn't work. Okay, this is a physical experience, and with physical experiences comes worry and pain. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's different ways of explaining the same thing. Spiritually speaking, I think it's a glitch. I think it's a glitch. It's something that we're going to evolve, we're going to mature from these experiences, and we're going to have higher dimension experiences that there's no worry and there's no pain and there's no disease, because all those three things are glitches. Uh, so I'm going to talk about me, and this is not me trying to be a victim, or I'm not even venting. Yes, my situation is still financially dire, okay, and it's getting worse by the month, by the day, by the week. And it's not about me being a crybaby again. I'm trying to understand what's the lesson here, okay? And I'm going to tell you what my intuition tells me is I'm not breaking my morality to solve the situation. I'm not affecting anyone in a way. I'm not blaming. Okay, that's very important. Don't put blame on others. Okay, there's no blame to put out there ever of anything. Okay, doesn't matter what happens to you. Please don't put any blame on others, and please don't put any blame on yourself. Blame is a word. It's a that's a glitch. That's a word that just doesn't exist. Just that it's a very human implanted concept that there's blame to put everywhere. There's always a culprit. And remember when I spoke about, the victim, culprit, saver, vicious cycle, like a triangle. Okay, we're victims because there's a culprit, because we don't deserve to be treated this way. We don't deserve to to have this worry and pain. Maybe if there's always something to blame, and if there's someone to blame, there's a bad guy. There has to be a good guy. And that's the savior. No, no. If you think about it, if you stop looking for a culprit, you also stop looking for a savior. You are your own savior, and you don't need to be saved, honestly. So, in my personal situation, I sorry, I just keep getting messages, or I shut my phone off. Um, in my personal situation about my financial problem, which is causing worry and pain, because the worry is causing physical pain, particularly they always stress like that when you're not able to sleep at night. There's a lot of gastric juices going on, and you start having stomach problems, which of all my issues, I never had stomach problems, to be honest. So, goes back to the point that I believe the test here for me is, doesn't matter what I need to do to stop this worry and pain. I can never go against my own morality. I can never go against the laws of the universe, of interfering, of um, of breaking balance, of abusing my free will, of abusing the law of karma. If I respect that, I'm gonna be fine. But worry, you say, oh, you shouldn't worry. You shouldn't feel pain. That's a different deal. Okay. It's like someone that is, for example, has a family member that is sick and is worried. That's fine, I think. That's not breaking the test. That's not failing the test. What I believe is failing the test is, for example, this person starting to blame God. This person starting to blame the doctors. This person starting to blame food that we eat because the diet killed this person. This person starting to blame others. This person starting to blame maybe the job of the person because, it created so much stress that, the person became diseased. All of that. Again, the culprit, the putting blame. There's no one to put blame on. There's nothing to put blame on. Not even you, okay? What's different is responsibility. That's different. And I also believe you cannot put the responsibility on others. Hey, save me. No, you put that responsibility on yourself. I know perfectly my situation. I need to save myself. I need to save my family, my dependents, because they depend on me, okay? I perfectly know it. I'm trying. Believe me, it's difficult, okay? And who knows if I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna die trying, okay? But what I'm trying to say is, try to avoid to put blame on anything and try to always take responsibility, because at the end there's no one to put responsibility on. That's just wanting the worry and pain to stop so much that you say, you know what, it's your fault again, and it's blame. It's not really responsibility. You don't say it's your responsibility, it's your fault. Okay, that's just an act of desperation. So what I'm trying to say here is, when difficult things happen in this lifetime, I do believe worry and pain. I mean, if you feel pain, some people say you should be you should be strong and and handle the pain. When you really have pain, I'm talking physical pain, again, cancer pain, or diseases such as lupus, and diseases such as a difficult case of fibromyalgia or something like that. And the person is experiencing very deep pain. Very easy to say, just man up and you're gonna be fine. Uh, just imagine when you're having such a difficult physical experience, because we're in this reality exclusively, we are a physical body and a soul meshed together, okay? The soul is always fine, it's always protected, there's no suffering ever there, okay? But what happens is when the physical body is having such a difficult experience, and I have to say, the physical body for all of us is a crybaby, okay? It's gonna be, oh my God, I'm in pain, so, I'm dying maybe, and starts like, the dramatization of everything is the soul is like, okay. And what happens here is, of course, when these people are in such, I'm talking like deep pain, you really just want to go. That's your soul. You say, you know what, let's just stop this. I'm not even living in this reality. I'm not living in this reality. I'm not, I'm not understanding this reality anymore. I'm not enjoying it, which we come here to learn, mature, evolve, and enjoy. Again, suffering is not in the cards. Learn, mature, enjoy, and evolve. Okay? To mature eventually, to respect the laws of the universe, including the law of karma, okay? Or teachings, okay? To understand, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Two school of thoughts there. I align with the idea that we end up figuring that out. And there's the school of thought, for example, of Dolores Cannon, which I have been seeing a lot of her lately, that she feels these experiences are teachings, and we are actually living the test. Our life is a test in a way, and it's a test to see if we make the same mistakes, because they clear our memory. You don't have the answers. You don't know what the test is, and suddenly you break your own morality. You broke the test. Okay. But that's what I want to clarify. I do see worry and pain as a different thing. Oh, I felt pain, so I broke the test. I failed the test? No. So I felt worry, so I failed the test? No. But if that worry and pain took me to break my immorality, to break the law of non-interference and affect others just to save myself or my dependents, to break balance and try to have a cheat my way, okay? Because that's breaking balance. It's basically saying, I'm not the straight up way, the fair way is not going to work, so let me cheat my way into stopping this worry and pain. That also is failing the test and essentially abusing your free will, which is basically in a nutshell, breaking the law of not interference and breaking the law of balance. That's abusing your free will. If you respect those laws, you're not abusing your free will. Okay, so basically think of it that you're moving yourself and there are beings all around you, and suddenly, oh, you have another being you need to step on to continue going, you stop. Your free will stops there, okay? Your free will is not, I can do whatever I want. As I shared, you could grab a gun and start shooting. And until they shoot you back and someone kills you, you are going to keep shooting. God is not going to jam the gun. God is not going to come from the heavens. And that's your free will. You have elected to go so wrong to totally violate the law, not interference, the law of balance. The beings you're affecting, they didn't deserve that, okay? But they are accepting it because that is the way the universe works, that you, if you choose so, can abuse your own free will, as on the free will show I had recently, okay? So basically, final thoughts here are worry and pain attest to a glitch. Again, a little bit of both. How are they attest? Is if in order to stop the pain, if in order to stop the worry, you violate your own karma, you violate your own rules, you violate your own wisdom, you violate your own advancement, that you already know better, but you're so in pain, so much in worry, that you say, you know what, I don't care anymore. You know what, I'm gonna become a criminal because you know what, I need to fix these financial things, and I know it's wrong, but you know, I through my brain, and the brain justifies everything. You're gonna say, yeah, you know, there's no other possibility. So you have tried everything, so you need to violate your own morality. No, brain, no, that's the test. Are they a glitch? Yes, in a way, because we're not supposed to have financial problems. We're not supposed to have health problems. We're not supposed to experience pain. Actually, we're supposed to have very light bodies. If anything, again, we're basically spirit, but if we want to have earth-type experiences, I think the body has to be lighter. As I shared, eventually, probably we're gonna eat very little. We're gonna basically be fed through energy, and that's also gonna help that, you know, basically disease goes away and we live in true abundance. What does true abundance mean? That we're gonna have the best iPhone out there and a Ferrari and a Rolex watch? No, none of those things. None of those things. It just means we're gonna live worry-free, pain-free, disease-free, and we're gonna be so happy and ecstatic to have this life of just living, just existing, just being mature, just being respectful of the laws of the universe. We're gonna be just helping each other, saying, it's not what I can do for me, it's what I can do for you that makes me happy. We're gonna get to that point, and that's the new world, and I'm sure we're all gonna enjoy it someday. So I hope you enjoyed this short Monday episode. On Friday, the 22nd, is going to be the last show of the year. I'm still undecided if I'm going to do a special short show, you know, or if I'm going to include a kind of a channel announcement out there. Depends on time and stuff like that. But definitely the 22nd, the Friday episode, is going to be the last of the year. I will be back actually on January 1st. So I respect these Mondays and Fridays. Again, it's going to be a pre-made show for sure. I'm not going to do it the first. Actually, most of the shows are being pre-made a couple of days before, as I work that way. It's working better for me that I just create a show and there's enough time pressure, and I upload it to YouTube, and YouTube has a very nice interface that you can actually schedule the show and for the day and time you want. That works very, very well. So if everything's okay, I shall see you back on Friday. Please enjoy your week, and thank you. Enjoy it any way you want, and I send you all my love and light, and I hope everyone can enjoy a day without worry and pain, okay? I hope. Let's try, but it's so difficult. And if you're in worry, if you're in pain, believe me, it happens, and you're not failing the test. You are not failing the test. The important part is don't allow that worry and pain to make you fail the test. That's what I think it's all about. Thank you very much. Have a great day. I'll see you back on Friday. Thanks. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. This is my favorite part. This is where I suggest to you that you discover yourself. You are not what you have been groomed to believe. You're this incredible being without limits that has eternal life, amazing strength, infinite wisdom, and a big, beautiful heart. All your limits are always self-imposed. Your best version in this reality is inside you. Your only mission on this life is to become a beacon of love and guidance. This version is ready to be discovered today. How do you discover yourself? The discovery process is a personal one. No one can do it for you. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to talk to yourself and the universe. Request to be connected and ask, who am I? Where do I come from? You will start getting signs, breadcrumbs, and signals. You will notice how your notions about those realities start disappearing. No more hierarchies, no more competition, no more complaining, no more depending on others. Discovering yourself equals to breaking your matrix. Your self-imposed limits will fall, and you will be ready to serve humanity and help break this spell and deception on us. But you must be patient to allow others to wake up at their time through their own free will. That will be really soon, you will see, and that will start a new world. As you work towards your best version, you will notice how all emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, pride, loss, envy, violence, justice, true violence, judgment of others, and other emotions will disappear from your mind and heart. You will understand those emotions serve only the evildoers and are not you. Please try to be understanding of others that don't think or feel like you. Everyone has a process. No one is right or wrong. We're all just different. Don't be concerned about being right, ever. Don't allow pride preventing you from patching things up with family and friends. It is very important you enjoy this life with your loved ones. Put in the work to patch things up and leave it to others to decide. Please relax and enjoy life. When everyone breaks their own matrix, humanity through our community consciousness will break the final spell. The new world will start and everything will gradually fall. Governments, hierarchies, and the medical and financial system will go from scarcity to abundance for all. Thank you very much for watching. Please share this episode. If you have any comments or suggestions, please use the comment section below. For private questions, conversations, and if you would like to appear on the show, please email me at hey@humanitywins.net. Thank you again. Please don't forget to visit our website www.humanitywins.net. By giving me your time, you honor me. Have a very, very, very nice day.